Hi there. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of the unit, the site that I created, and what it looked like for students to navigate through. So this will just be a very quick demonstration. This is the Google site that I created. This is the home page here with an intro video that I created welcoming the students to the unit, an overview of the different things that they will learn, including an introduction to the PBL that the students will do. So navigating the site was fairly simple for the students because they had this side navigation bar always present there, or depending on where they're at, they could also navigate at the bottom of a page as well. Each page has a section overview as to what they will be learning on that section, and then a brief rundown of tasks that they'll be completing in that section as well. The way I designed the pages, each section or task was a different color to kind of help demonstrate breaking down each section or topic from each other. And I have embedded different resources. This is actually a video from a class that I recorded going through with these Google Slides here, for instance. I have videos from different resources I found online. I have different readings from online, whether they are hyperlinked or embedded into the site itself. Each time the students see this clipboard with the exclamation point, it means that that's a task, and they are to read through and identify what is expected of them and then complete that. For instance, students here have to access a class Flipgrid and identify the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation, and then I try to do another form of learner-to-learner interaction by having students post a response to a discussion question in Google Classroom. So those are some examples of tasks that they had to do. This is all while they're learning the content of the beginnings of our government, and then they will eventually apply it in a PBL, which I will talk about in just a little bit. So again, navigation is easy. I've been clicking down here in the bottom right corner, but again, there's that side navigation as well. As students go through the site, they will see again the different things that I've talked about with embedding. Here's an interactive image, for instance, that I created using the resource Genially. There are interactive tours, and then there's a mid-unit survey, which looks just like this, and it's just for me to get feedback from the students on how the unit was going through the halfway point. So as they continue to navigate through, they eventually get to the PBL, which was something that I thought was a good addition to this unit, made it authentic. They're going to apply these skills, the knowledge that they learned in the Constitution unit, and apply it to the first colony on Mars. I thought that it would make it kind of like a real world scenario, since there is talk of us heading to Mars in the not too distant future, and then maybe perhaps the idea of colonizing it might need a government. I used a Fairfax County rubric that aligns with Portrait of a Graduate standards, and I tweaked some things on that to make it fit to the unit. Here's an example of a PBL. This particular group took some of the information that they learned, and they also did some research. For instance, we did not talk about an oligarchy, but they created a slideshow that demonstrated the foundations of the government that would be on Mars for the first colony. They even went as far as adding a militia and currency and things like that. So pretty neat. After they got done with that, they needed to then take another survey at the end. Looked like this. And again, just for purposes of, what they liked, didn't like, feedback that they can give me as far as how to improve the unit. And then they also were able to re-rank the subjects in the order that they liked the best or least. But I was able to take that information, and I've learned a lot from it. So going forward, I'll be able to make some different changes to help make the unit even better in the future.